it's Never the Muse here, and today I'm remaking an old video from my old channel called the Serendipitous Theory of Everything. This is inspired by Stephen Hawking's proposed theory called the Theory of Everything, and these are my metaphysical answers to the Theory of Everything. These aren't scientifically proven, so take these with a grain of salt, and let's get right into it. First of all, the Big Bang was caused by a central sun. When a star goes supernova, they create clouds of gas that create new stars. Stars create the right condition for a planet, which is a home for new life. Ancient civilizations describe this process with the idea of sun gods. In ancient Egypt, the sun god named Ra, he is the creator of life. Surya is the Hindu sun god, another creator of the universe. Most religions speak of the universal truth of love and the creator. A part of Hinduism I resonate with is the Trimurti. Vishnu and Shiva represent the scientific maxim that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. The last part of that law is that matter can only be transmuted, which I will come back to in a bit. The Brahman is in each of us, and shows us that God is within every molecule and creature in the universe. There are many kinds of matter transmutation in nature. For example, the water cycle, the phosphorus and nitrogen cycles, the moon cycle, and reincarnation, where spirit turns to flesh and then back into spirit. Secondly, time is non-linear. The past, present, and the future are all happening simultaneously, because time is reversing back to the Big Bang and going forward to the end, if there ever is an end, that is. It has been predicted by human scientists that one day all the stars will extinguish their light and end the age of luminosity, ending life with it. However, I think this notion would be incorrect. I think this because chemosynthetic organisms exist, and it would be quite wasteful for an infinite universe to have its period of light extinguished just like that. Anyway, the universe is both expanding and contracting, because we move forward and backward. Einstein hinted at the nonlinear nature of time in his special theory of relativity. What is at the center of the universe, you may ask? Is it a black hole? Well, yes, but inside the black hole is the central sun. In the center of the sun, I propose that there is plasma and dark matter. The reason the black hole at the center of the universe has such a strong gravitational pull is because of the central sun's incalculably high mass and inertia. Light has inertia because of its momentum. Also, the central sun resists any changes to its motion for a scientific and spiritual reason. Scientifically, the source of abundant light has inertia of motion. The spiritual reason is that it's against the law of free will because disturbance is outlawed in the central sun. Why? I think because within the sun is heaven. Not the Christian heaven, but where souls go once they break the cycle of reincarnation and undergo higher training to become co-creators, which has similar jobs to the one God in terms of creation abilities. Gods worshipped on earth are one of two things. They are either myths/symbolism about the natural world, or they are ascended masters, co-creators, or Vegas from Pleiades and Lyra, for example. This is a side note about the numbers 3, 6, and 9. The number Nikola Tesla claimed to be the key of the universe. These numbers represent the golden ratio. This ratio is found in fruits and flowers, for example. It also is a symbol of artistic brilliance, as well as physical beauty. Christianity, Hinduism, and ancient Egypt all have a holy trinity. 3 and 9 are both represented here because there's one holy trinity for each major religion. There are probably more that I just don't have the time to research. Here's another tangent that ancient cities of gold, such as El Dorado and Patiti, are offerings to the sun god. They are hidden from the world because they harness great spiritual power, as do the pyramids of Giza and Machu Picchu. In my eyes, here are 2 reasons that God exists. Number 1. The fact that the universe is such a massively complex system with a law and order that we can observe and make scientific laws about shows that the universe was designed by a being. It's practically impossible that the universe was created randomly. Secondly, the phrase "as within, so below" is shown in the universe. The brain's neurons resemble a phenomenon in space. Our eyes are like galaxies. Our nervous systems are like branches on a tree. Some scientists theorize we are living in someone's brain. I don't think it's true. We are not in our own brain because every brain is within us. The universe. My next point is that opposite and similar blend together. Darkness is a form of light, and yin can't exist without yang. Additionally, I have a cultural musing for you. First of all, nothing is original for two reasons. Civilizations before us have already thought and done what we think and do in the present. Moreover, every timeline happens at once. So when I hear a civilization being criticized for not inventing something first, I must disagree. This is probably a talking point by racists and nationalists, trying to justify their beliefs about a single group's supremacy. But it is completely false. Creating something independently in a different variation is important, and no one's achievements are superior to another's. We are all equal, and race was created to justify enslaving Africans and causing unnecessary division. I believe that when we are together, we are very powerful. Next, I think that God sees us as an equal. Why would he teach us that every one of us are equal to one another if he didn't see us as an equal to him? I think each one of us starts a new universe of beings that are on a learning journey, and that's why there are infinite universes. God believes in free speech and free will. However, we must learn to evolve from hate. I don't believe that God, a genderless entity, as a side note, believes that anything is inherently good or bad. We all have a role to play. There is a divine masculine and divine feminine aspect to God, and every other soul. There could be infinite dimensions, but humanity can't currently fathom infinity. To conclude this video, I have a few side notes. Some ways to generate energy include using fire, geothermal/solar usages, dark energy/the ether, geothermal/hydroelectric panels that attach to the ocean floor. The last option could possibly power coastal states and countries during tropical storms. Now here's a note from June 21st, 2023 that I wrote. I just saw the shadow realms. I guess that's what dark matter is. It's either the shadow realm or the ether. Maybe both. I could see the particles. They look like nothing but also sparkly and blurry. Whereas when I see the particles in the morning/early afternoon sky, I see the particles moving around very fast, and dark matter is slow and not lively. I think it is only this slow in appearance. In reality, it's a tachyon that moves faster than the speed of light. The ether, aka the afterlife realm, moves faster than us, but we perceive time differently because of our position in space. Within dark matter, there may be streaks of light. I just saw a shadow person, and it had those streaks. I just saw a shadow chain of turquoise, black, void color, and white light combined. Light and shadow are similar in one way. They are fuzzy looking. The particles are anyway. What if heaven is located in the supermassive black hole in the center of the universe? Light can escape, so maybe all the light in the universe is attracted to it. Every light being sends its positivity towards the central heaven because they know how to allocate resources the best. By heaven, I mean where the angels live in the 9th dimension. I don't think God lives in heaven. I think God is in everything and has no physical body like the Brahman idea in Hinduism. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or if you didn't, I hope you didn't get too triggered because these are just my ideas. Have a wonderful day. Arrivederci.